さあ、次はいよいよ最終決戦です。ちゃんと手に入れてきましたよ。
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty. How dare you set foot in here after being infected by those foul beasts? I ought to cut you to pieces right where you stand. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Go to Morthal and speak to Falion.
はあ、吸血鬼を治すのにモーサルまで行くのは面倒ですね。
You're dead to me.
はい、治しましたよ。
You have Ariel's bow.
それはさっき聞きました。
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
力を貸してほしい、イスラン。
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
彼女なら正しい判断をしてくれると信じています。
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we've finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then. We haven't got all day.
そうだ、アカネさん、ドーンブレイカー返してもらえませんか？
What do you need? Do let me know if I can be of service.
最終決戦は大魔の剣二刀流でいきます。
Let's keep moving.
心の準備はできましたか？
I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore.
困ったことがあったら言ってくださいね。
We've got enough to worry about right now. You stay focused, and I'll worry about me.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the tide
I'll be
of
keeping
the Dawn Guard.
And
Kill
I
the
know you'll be doing the
abominations!
same with me.
Send them to oblivion!
Me.
The prophecy is no more.
Hello, friend. What's on your mind? Not much, other than the world
Fight to their
potentially
door.
falling apart.
Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar.
Well, you get it.
さあ、進行開始です。おっと、橋にいるガーゴイルも動くんですね。体力が。よかった、誰かが回復魔法をかけてくれてますね。これで入り口は制圧できました。この調子で中も制圧しましょう。
い化け
The
物
light of Oriel cleanse your...
Teach you to mess with me. No.
これでここにいる吸血鬼は倒せたみたいですね。あとはハルコンだけです。
Serana, my darling. I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
ないがしろにされたゆえの憎しみだ。
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
お前たちはこの世を蝕む呪いだ。
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
大切なセラーナを傷つけたりなんかしない。
Then my daughter is truly lost. She died the moment she accepted a mortal into her life.
いい加減にしろ。
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
断る。
Very well then. You leave me no choice.
さあ、戦闘開始です。なんだ、そんなに強くないですね。そして、ここでアーリエルの弓を装備。
Oh, it's not working.
そっちに勝ち目はないわよ。よし、当たりました。いいお仕事。
It ends here.
あれ、なんかおかしいな。もう一度。武器が構えられない。その程度の腕なの？ちょっと、どうすればいいんですか、これ。仕方ない。一旦外に出て、セーブ&ロードをしましょう。え、外に出られない？通用しませんわよ。
Fools.
大した腕じゃないわね。どうしましょうか。こうやって適当に動いとけば治りませんかね。そろそろ終わらせてやる。私はこちらよ。
It ends here.
Someone there? There you are, father.
仲間が倒してくれました。別に弓を使わなくてもいけるんですね。
Do you need something? Lead on.
Well, now that's done.
これからどうするつもりなんですか？
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawn Guard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
それならば一緒に来てくれればありがたいんですが。
That's what I wanted to hear.
それで、ついに終わりましたね。
Yeah, it is. Thank you, again, for all you've done for me and the world. I know we haven't known each other for too long, but now, you basically are family, where my father was not. What I said to my mother back in the soul cairn, it was all true. You, a stranger, have done more for me since we met than either of my parents in more than 1,000 years. You are my savior, my sole reason to keep living. I love you.
セラーナ、私も愛してる。
Wow. By the nine, I really am a crybaby. And don't you dare bring this up again later.
どうかな、約束はできないけど。
Oh, you little. It's on. If I were you, maybe not be too surprised if your next tomato soup tastes like hag raven toes.
セラーナ。
Hag raven toes.
So, the beast is
It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Really, though, I've come to peace with what's happened with Harkon. Here's a new chapter for me to start, at least. A chapter with you.
何を言ってるんです？
You should be able to find out soon enough. I know you probably have other stuff you'd like to do. But don't you think it would be nice if we just had some alone time for a while? Let's go somewhere else. Someplace beautiful. Your choice.
それはいい考えですね。
Okay. Where to?
どこかの素敵な平原か森にでも行きましょうか。
I like that. Just make sure no one would be able to see us, alright? それでは、ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With the spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and as your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. it never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Eh, ここはどこや？